Okay, it's day 20 of the 21-day challenge. Now we're at the last day of the challenge, so stay strong, stay committed. Now I'm here with a very special friend of ours. He's a very special friend of my father's, and he's a very special friend of mine. His name is Lee Virison. Lee, thank you for being with us, buddy.
Kyle, it's such a pleasure.
I appreciate this. This is exciting. Lee Virison, if you didn't know, he's really a world-renowned speaker. He speaks on nutrition and wellness, and specifically on exercise as well. All over. You just came back from the Bahamas.
Yes.
Yeah, you spoke at a big church there.
Abundant Life Church. It was fantastic.
And Lee Virison, he's got a great testimony because Lee, a lot of these people don't know you. Some may follow you, but Lee has lost in the last, 6, 7, 8 years? How long has it been?
It was 8 years ago that I lost the weight.
8 years ago. Okay, 8 years ago, Lee Virison, wait for it, lost over 100 pounds. Now, the Lee that I knew as a small child was a much larger Lee Virison. But he's 64 years old, so he did this in his 50s. So I think it's encouraging for the people watching. It's never too late to transform your health.
Don't listen to what people say when they say, listen, you're over the hill. I don't believe it. I think you're just going to the next hill.
And this guy, I don't know if you can see it far back in the camera, but he's got muscles, he's defined, he's got abs. I think you even did a bodybuilding competition recently, didn't you? A couple years ago? You did.
A few years ago, I needed a goal that was impossible, so I decided let's take a tall, fat guy and make him into a bodybuilder. I won a competition. I was happy to do that. Now I enjoy helping people change their lives so they can feel as good as I feel and have the energy that I have.
Yeah, and his skin is tight. If you can't see, his skin is tight. You did it the healthy way. You didn't get the surgery.
Absolutely.
You did it by eating the right foods.
Absolutely.
Taking the right nutrition.
And a lot of good exercise to go with it.
Okay, now Lee is going to give you 5 key exercises that anybody can do regardless of your health, regardless of your age, regardless of your weight, and you don't need a membership. So please follow this advice, Lee. I'm going to let you do your thing, buddy. Thank you.
Fantastic. Well, the most important thing that you can do when you exercise is exercise your legs. It's the support. It's your rock. This is your rock, your support system, your foundation. So make your foundation strong. You can do what they call a side squat. You're in the middle, feet shoulder width apart, step out, squat down. To the middle, sweat out, squat down. Make sure your butt drops below your knees. Yes, I know that's harder when you're over 60, but it can be done, trust me. Okay, now, if you need a variation that's a little bit easier, but it's still a squat, get a nice medium-sized kitchen chair or a small couch. Just sit. You want to come straight up, pushing down with your heels. You want to keep your back straight. You want to keep your shoulders up and your chest out so that you're using just your quadricep muscles right here and your glutes, which is your rear end, to push you up. Tighten your rear end as you go up and let it work. Another exercise, very good for your legs. You can use any kind of small kitchen stool. This happens to be a child's chair that I've stolen from one of Kyle's children. And these are what's known as step-ups. Push with your heel, always with your heel. Use your quadriceps. Once again, use your glutes. Firm up your lower body. All you do, if you do 8 to 10 reps on one side, then do the same on the other side. The big thing is to keep your shoulders square, step straight up. Very important. Now, that'll get your lower body going. I'm already breathing hard in paradise here where we are. Now, the most technical exercise, everybody has done a push-up in their life. The key to a push-up is that you keep your stomach tight. You pike your midsection, which pull up in your midsection just slightly. Drop your head, bring it up. Head, and bring it up. If you want to make it a little easier, separate your feet. If you want to make it a little harder, raise one of your legs. By raising your legs, you create an imbalance. Imbalance uses your core muscles. If that's a little beyond where you are, then we're going to go to the same thing, only on your knees. Make sure your butt is low and you drop. Cross your feet. It's just as effective. Very, very effective. Now, passive core is something that I'm big about. You'll notice when I do exercises, I tighten my midsection, tighten my butt, get it all done. This is a passive core exercise. Strengthens your abdominal muscles without damaging your lower back. It's called a plank. Now there are two types of planks. One is on your elbows. And if you have when you get so you can do this for 5 minutes, then you can probably get your prayer in at the same time. But this is start at 15 seconds, then go to 30 seconds, pulling in with your core. Don't drop your butt, but don't make it too low or too high. This will strengthen your core. Once again, if you raise one leg, you create a balanced situation using more core muscles. The other option, same exercise, just holding it with your arms straight. If you want to really combine some things, hold it straight for the count of 3, drop and do 1 push-up. 1, 2, 3. You'll have worked 70% of the muscles in your body. You only do those 5 exercises.
Lee, that was great. Those are 5 exercises that everyone can apply, and you're asking yourself, what does exercise have to do with detox? Well, one of the most powerful ways to detox your skin is sweating.
Absolutely.
And this is going to get your heart rate up, you're going to begin to perspire, and you're going to begin to sweat. So I encourage you, follow these principles that Lee's given us. Lee, I so appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much.
My pleasure as always. You know I love you.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, guys, now together we're going to rebuild, restore, and renew our health. Have a good day.